Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. The best thing to hold on to in life is each other. Love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. Love is when the other person's happiness is more important than your own. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Love is not just looking at each other, it's looking in the same direction. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Where there is love, there is life. We loved with a love that was more than love. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. Love does not dominate, it cultivates. You don't love someone for their looks, or their clothes, or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only, you can hear. A flower cannot blossom without sunshine, and man cannot live without love. The greatest happiness you can have is knowing that you do not necessarily require happiness. Love isn't something you find. Love is something that finds you. The heart has its reasons which reason knows not. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Love is not a matter of counting the years, but making the years count. The best proof of love is trust. Love is a friendship set to music. If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk through my garden forever. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Love is the beauty of the soul. Love is a canvas furnished by nature and embroidered by imagination. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Love is like the wind, you can't see it but you can feel it. There is only one happiness in this life, to love and be loved. Love is an act of endless forgiveness, a tender look which becomes a habit. One day you will ask me, which is more important, my life or yours? I will say mine, and you will walk away not knowing that you are my life. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you simply, without problems or pride. I love you in this way because I do not know any other way of loving but this, in which there is no I or you. So intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand, so intimate that when I fall asleep your eyes close. A man is lucky if he is the first love of a woman is lucky if she is the last love of a man. Life is very simple. What I give out comes back to me. Today, I choose to give love. Sometimes people put up walls, not to keep others out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. I love you because I love you, because it would be impossible not to love you. I love you without question, without calculation, without reason good or bad, faithfully, with all my heart and soul, and every faculty. Understand that you own nothing. Everything that surrounds you is temporary. Only the love in your heart will last forever. We don't need to explain our love. We only need to show it. We come to love not by finding the perfect person, but by learning to see an imperfect person perfectly. To the whole world you might be just one person, but to one person, you might just be the whole world. Love is friendship that has caught fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses. True love begins when nothing is looked for in return. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. For every beauty, there is an eye somewhere to see it. For every truth, there is an ear somewhere to hear it. For every love, there is a heart somewhere to receive it. Beauty is not in the face, beauty is a light in the heart. When we first met, I didn't want to get involved with anyone. I didn't have the time or energy, and I wasn't sure that I was ready for it. But you were so good to me, and I got swept up in that, and little by little, I found myself falling in love with you. I want you any way I can get you, not because you're beautiful or clever or kind or adorable, although devil knows you're all those things. I want you because there's no one else like you, and I don't ever want to start a day without seeing you. A woman's heart should be so hidden in God that a man has to seek him just to find her. Love is the only flower that grows and blossoms without the aid of the seasons. Immature love says, I love you because I need you. Mature love says, I need you because I love you. If you love deeply, you're going to get hurt badly, but it's still worth it. Love is a promise, love is a souvenir, once given never forgotten, never let it disappear. Love is always open arms. If you close your arms about love, you will find that you are left holding only yourself. The most precious gift we can offer anyone is our attention. When mindfulness embraces those we love, they will bloom like flowers. Love should be a tree whose roots are deep in the earth, but whose branches extend into heaven. Love is the master key that opens the gates of happiness. In all the world, there is no heart for me like yours. In all the world, there is no love for you like mine. But I, being poor, have only my dreams. I have spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly because you tread on my dreams. Love hard when there is love to be had, because perfect guys don't exist, but there's always one guy that is perfect for you. Love means to commit oneself without guarantee, to give oneself completely in the hope that our love will produce love in the loved person. Love is an act of faith, and whoever is of little faith is also of little love. Knowing how to be solitary is central to the art of loving. When we can be alone, we can be with others without using them as a means of escape. I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you appreciate them when they're right. You believe lies so you eventually learn to trust no one but yourself. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. If she's amazing, she won't be easy. If she's easy, she won't be amazing. If she's worth it, you won't give up. If you give up, you are not worthy. Truth is, everybody is going to hurt you. You just gotta find the ones worth suffering for. I don't know what they are called, the spaces between seconds, but I think of you always in those intervals. Don't waste your love on somebody who doesn't value it. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up, but when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. I love you also means I love you more than anyone loves you, or has loved you, or will love you, and also, I love you in a way that no one loves you, or has loved you, or will love you, and also, I love you in a way that I love no one else, and never have loved anyone else, and never will love anyone else. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. Ever have loved anyone else, and never will love anyone else. You know it's love when all you want is that person to be happy, even if you're not part of their happiness. In the arithmetic of love, 1 + 1 equals everything, and 2 - 1 equals nothing. And I'd choose you. In 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality, I'd find you and I'd choose you. Love is the voice under all silences, the hope which has no opposite in fear, the strength so strong mere force is feebleness, the truth more first than sun, more last than star. When you love someone, you love the person as they are, and not as you'd like them to be. One of the hardest things in life is having words in your heart that you can't utter. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you want us to keep sharing more interesting quotes and videos.